Hey guys, how's it going? Let's talk about the insanity that is happening down in Atlanta, Georgia. First off, you got this guy who was in his car. He fell asleep in the drive-up line at a Wendy's. And the cops show up and they try to arrest him, and he resists arrest, so they use a taser on him. The taser doesn't work. He takes the taser away and he runs away. And they chase after him. And he puts the taser behind him and fires it at the officers. Well, the officers take this as a threat of their life, even though they have previously already used it on this man. So they shoot him. That's not okay. Okay, this guy, supposedly a taser is a non-lethal weapon. Now, resisting arrest alone is not cause for lethal force. So, if the taser was necessary, then it was necessary. But if you thought that it was lethal and he was simply resisting arrest, then you shouldn't have used it. And if it wasn't lethal and he fired it at you, then you should not have used a lethal weapon in retaliation to a non-lethal weapon. That's all I'm going to say about that. The officer that shot him belongs in jail. Then you got this pastor of this super church. Now, I looked up online what constitutes a super church. A super church is 10,000 or more congregants. 10,000 or more people that attend the church. This church in question has 55,000 members. The pastor at this church was quoted as saying that we should bring back slavery because of the blessing it was for the white man. He said that slavery was a horrible, horrible thing, but it was a wonderful blessing for the white man. Which is it? Was it a horrible thing or was it a wonderful blessing? I'll tell you what it was. It was a horrible thing, and it never should have happened. This is the land of the free. The land of the free, unless you're, black, unless you're Hispanic, unless you're a woman, unless you're homosexual, or bisexual, or transsexual, or whatever. If you don't believe in traditional, or if you don't participate in traditional marriage, if your way to love is different than somebody else's, then well, there goes freedom for you. I could go on and on. If you're native to this country, then definitely freedom is not for you. I don't understand why we keep having to have this discussion, why we think that people who are different from us do not deserve the same freedoms from us that we do. They do. This is the home of the free for everyone. Everyone should have the same rights. Now, this pastor, as soon as he made this statement, his super church should have been turned into a no church. Because anyone who believes what the Bible says, truly believes what the Bible says, should never say anything like this. And anyone who goes to that church where that person says things like this should stop going to that church. This pastor should have lost his license, his pastor's license for heretical teaching, and the church should have been shut down. We're all equal. We were all created that way by our Creator, and no one should ever say anything different. That's it. Love y'all. Have a good day.